Am I calling a favor?
Welcome back, ODHtv, Power Book 4 Force, Season 3. Coming up, we have Episode 10, the series finale. This thing is over. And so much went down in the last 2 episodes that a lot of things are up in the air. But let's start with the biggest thing that happened last episode. By the way, stick around to the end and check out the OD Hustle store. Link in the description.
Y'all gotta pick a side and pick it right now.
So we know as of last episode, Diamond's time on this earth has concluded due to the attack on the CBI church hideout by Tommy and his crew.
No, nigga, no! No, look, okay? What the fuck is you niggas doing? Go get some help!
Tough scene, and we know that Jannard was already crashing out this whole season, and this isn't going to be any different. In fact, it's going to get worse.
Y'all gotta pick a side and pick it right now.
So in the aftermath of Diamond's death, they're pouring out liquor in remembrance, and I'm sure Jannard is in the background somewhere flipping out, and that's why he's telling them y'all got to pick a side, because they're probably wondering if they should follow Jannard, because half of them know he's been high all the time, and they would rather follow Diamond, so they're probably not sure, but he's letting them know you got to pick a side right now, because we got to go on this dummy mission. That's why they're at the church where JP's funeral is taking place, and they're waiting outside to shoot it up. And as you can see, Big Smurf did pick a side. And we have these two in the front and we have Jannard in the back. And they're waiting for these guys to come outside. But as you watch them walking out, it looks like D-Mac sees something and he might see Jannard in the cut. The same with Tommy and Mireya. It looks like they see something also. Now walking out of the church, we have D-Mac, Kate, Genesis, Tommy, Mireya, and what looks like Miguel in the background right next to Tommy, in between Tommy and Mireya. And those are definitely Miguel's guys. Might not end well for them. It never does for guys standing guard outside. But when these shots start to ring out, you gotta wonder who's gonna get taken out. But for me, it kind of depends on when in the episode this funeral takes place. I'm thinking somewhere toward the beginning, which kind of makes me think that Kate might be taken out during this time. It depends on if Tommy does see Jannard in that truck and is able to tell people in time to get down and take cover. But I just don't see him spraying all these people out here and nobody getting hit. So somebody's got to get hit. And this is the season finale, so we're not coming back to this. This has got to be either Mireya, Kate, Genesis. I don't think D-Mac is getting hit.
Jannard ain't gonna stop till he takes everything.
I believe you can win this.
That part was self-explanatory with Mireya telling Tommy that she believes he can win this war. I mean, there's just too much love, man. I just don't see this being a happily ever after.
I want justice for my wife's murder.
So we know all this time that Sang's been lying to DeFranco. He's been lying to everybody because he's working for the Marquez cartel. And DeFranco knows that because he's been following Chan. And at that restaurant, Sang showed up and accepted an envelope from Chan. So now he knows. I think he's going to tell Sang, listen, if you don't do what I want you to do, you're not going to be the U.S. attorney anymore. Or I just put you in jail, or both. And Sang's not going to be able to do too much because all he has on DeFranco is that he removed the phone from the crime scene.
Let's take Tommy fucking Egan down.
I don't get it. Somebody's got to explain this to me. This dude was gone in a private jet with his girl. Why are you back? And looking like you in that basement of that barber shop, so you're probably talking to Jannard for what? I said in my other video that you were going to live and you and Ray were going to run off together and live happily ever after. But now that you coming back, I don't know, man. I think you might be taken off the map.
All right, let's go.
There's a lot of little cut scenes in this part right here, but we're definitely with Shanti and most likely in her gym because in the background over there we see that boxing robe with the boxing gloves, so we're somewhere in her gym. Looks like she's getting her soldiers ready to mobilize with Tommy. And here we have Tommy, D-Mac, and the Insane Princes. I don't know what Miguel is smiling about, but looks like they're also mobilizing. I don't know if we're going to have 2 or 1 major shootout in this episode, but this is definitely one of them. And we have Jannard and Bones taking aim at Tommy. I would like to know where this location is, but the reason why I said there might be 2 shootouts, I'll get to that in a second.
They're closing in.
Somebody's saying they're closing in, and we have this guy who I don't know who he is, and this guy who catches a head tap, can't figure out who he is. All this while either Tommy is out of bullets or trying to reload. But the guy on top of the car, I know who this is. That's Smiley that went on a mission with D-Mac and Marshall. And it looks like he's donezo.
Am I calling a favor?
Now, who is this favor being called in? I know we're supposed to believe that this is supposed to be Tariq coming in. I'm still 50-50 on that. Tariq always been a vindictive dude. And I remember when Tommy went back to New York and Tariq asked him for help, and Tommy told him to kick rocks. Why would Tariq help him now? I mean, Tommy's words were, "It's not my war." The only way I can see it working is if he called Tariq and told Tariq, yo, you could be the new connect out here. But then he doesn't know that Tariq is running New York now. So I don't, you know, we gotta figure this one out. I'm not saying he's not coming. I'm just saying it's weird. I know they got the Power Legacy coming up with Tommy and Tariq. And all these clips showing up with the cast of Ghost and Force. Even got a clip of Michael Rainey sitting in the basement of the barbershop. So, I mean, you know, are they messing with us or what are they doing here? Everything points to him showing up, but it's just weird.